My name is Cole Cabinus, aka the War Kid 14. Now, you're wondering what do I do on this channel, but I'm going to explain that here in a second. In fact, right now. Basically, what I do on this channel is that I'm going to basically showcase some guns that I've made, not real guns, of course. Lego guns, if you're into watching that sort of stuff. They aren't that good, but best I can do. But I also will describe about history events, such as war. Yeah. And while we're at it, let's get straight to the video. Now, right now, I have myself with a gun that I want y'all to comment down below to name it. I have some other guns I've named myself, but most of them are unnamed, which I want y'all to name it. So, let's get to it. This, right now, is a very strange weapon, you're wondering. Look at that. Looks like... Now, some guns do stuff, some don't, alright? They're just for looking cool, stuff like that, or they're just fun to play with. Now, this one actually does something. It can load and it can cock back. You're wondering, how can it load if it doesn't go from the bottom? It cocks back like this. That is also how you load it. It describes kind of in a way of like the Mauser pistol, where you have to pull it back in order to either empty it or in order to fill it. It's weird, yeah. Just pull this back. Now what you have to do is that you just do that. You lift it up just a little bit. There we go. Grab the clip. It's not a clip, but it's still a work in progress. As you can see right here, it goes back up. That system took me, oh God knows how many days to make a system to where whenever I would get it, pull it back, and to where it would go back. Now, that took me a while to make. It involved a spring, at least, and it took so many times to make it, so many times. This was originally on another gun I made, but it was way too unstable and the grip was just a little bit more stiff than you would think. It's more stiff than even this. This is pretty stiff. And it seemed to have a habit of not loading properly. And whenever I would load it, a piece would either fall off from the bottom or the actual magazine would just get stuck in there. And it sucked a lot. But I made this, and it kind of looks like a ray gun almost. It has a very long back part right here, but I don't know. It's still pretty cool. This is how the sights go. Pretty simple. They are very easy to use, I'll tell you that. They are super easy to make. Just get two of these. Done. Now, I have to say that definitely, well, this part right here wasn't a part of the actual gun, but the actual gun that I made, definitely the magazine part. And I will unload it and cock it back. Right there, that part took me a while to make, without making it to where the magazine will get stuck, or the clip, whatever you want to call it. But it took me a while, I'll tell you that. You can also just get it and just slide it in there, but you would have to cock it back. Plus, that's not how I originally made it, so let's do this. That's another thing. This back part right here, it sometimes breaks if you do it too hard. So really what you want to do is get it, take it out. You can drop it in, or you can just like very gently place it in, but afterwards you don't even have to do that in order to make it go, because sometimes it won't go. So what I like to do sometimes is do this, because there's a little thing called inertia to make it do that. So yeah, and whenever I do that, it works like a charm, like every time. So I pull it back as far as I can, do that. And that's another thing. I was about to explain that in fact actually, but it just so happened. It's sometimes if you pull it up and this part right here, There's this little part right here which keeps it from falling out, in fact. But if you take it out, and if you bang it against the thing, it will go back, and you could probably like pinch your finger, or it can just get stuck in there again and you have to do it all over again. But yeah, this part I will have to say is my least favorite part about it, because almost every time I load it, it does that. It goes down a little bit and I have to fix it. It's annoying, but still, it's pretty cool, the gun. I'm only gonna review a couple of these every 2 weeks, something like that. Every week, as I already explained, that's how it's gonna go. But this gun in general, I just want y'all to comment down and see what name I should name it. And basically that's it. Now I will say that this barrel right here, this one took me a little while to think of, because originally I was gonna do a 2-stud wide barrel, but that would have made it very unstable, and it would have made it to where it was very heavy. Especially with all the plans I had to put on all the other stuff on it. And it would have been really stupid looking, like more stupid looking than this. And this was better, because it was just a single barrel, and holy hell, that took me so long to make. So, that's basically it. There's nothing much to the barrel at the end, very much. It's just that one little piece right here. It's just one of those, and I will tell you this, that the sight right here, I originally had it to where it was perched up on like this, like a little piece right here. I was holding it and it was sideways, and I would aim through it like that. But it just didn't really go with it, and besides, it would just block your sight anyway, so I just put it down there. It is not the first one I've made. In fact, it is my, I'd have to say, my second or third newest. It's not my most proudest of ones. I mean, this part I'm most proud of right here. I will work on it a little bit if I can. If I can't, I'll just leave it as it is. Again, these are just really for, like, I don't know, just playing around with, having fun with, that sort of stuff. That's basically how I made these guns. Not for like showcase, not for like looking cool. I mainly build these guns to play with. If I want to play like guns or something like that, I make them. So, yeah, that's basically it for the video. And as always, I will see y'all next video. I was about to say next week. Later.